Good afternoon, good evening. That depends where you're from. First of all, I want to say a big congratulations to Tottenham Hotspur and the manager of Tottenham Hotspur, Anglicos Kogu. He has made history. He has made history, and he is a man of his words. I remember at the interview he granted last season, he said that he wins trophies in every of his second season, and he stick to that. And we've seen that, or in Balbo 2 days ago, where he won the Europa Cup against Manchester United. I love people that when they speak, they add it with action. Now, what in life they all about it. I don't say talk anyhow. This year has been a year of surprises in the EPL, but not only the EPL, the cup that we've seen. Bologna winning the Italian Cup against Milan after 51 years. That was a big one for the Bologna team and even the fans. That's a very massive, win for them and achievement. And Crystal Palace, after 120 years, they won their first trophy, the FA Cup against a star-studded team led by Pep Guardiola, Manchester City. Cindy, Newcastle also created history this year, and it has happened again. Tottenham, after 17 years, they won a trophy. So it's a year of a lot of surprises, But looking at the game properly, I think as a Manchester United fan, I think the manager Ruben Amorim has a lot of questions to answer. The reason is this: throughout the Europa Cup, we've seen the performance of Manchester United. They've been bringing their A game into it. They've not lost a game until that finals. And looking at the midfield, we've seen Ugarte Casemiro, partnership. That midfield was top notch. Throughout the Europa Cup. We've seen it against Lyon, Olympique Lyon. We saw the performance against Atletico Bilbao. So then, what happened against Tottenham? Why did he change the lineup? Why did he change it? Bruno is one player that plays up front. He likes doing higher the pitch. Playing him that to number 10 role. When they play him deep. We don't see the best of Bruno when you play him deep. I don't really know I don't know what came about Ruben Amorim, but the thing we say, it don't happen. It don't happen. Is a lesson for him to learn. But no Manchester United fans all over the world that is happy with him and what they happen with the team, because this is the worst year in the history of the club since 1982. This is the worst year in the history of the club. You understand what I'm saying? So right now, what is the way forward? Maybe what I say is a blessing in disguise. Sometimes when things like this happen, you want to believe that it is a blessing in disguise, because if Manchester United had won the Europa Cup, it will take their eyes off the problem of the team, because whether you like it or not, there's problem in Manchester United. Both the manager, both the players, both the board, both the rec league and the rest of them. There's a lot of issues in the team that they need internal issue they need to solve. They need to really sit down in the round table, make everyone sit down, talk in mind, make them know how to go about it. Because next season, Manchester will be lucky. Manchester will be lucky this year. If not, if say they still get about 2-3 matches to go, Manchester will forgo relegation. I'm telling you, with the performance of this team, very shambolic in the league. I don't know where to start from, but it's what it is. Now, what is the way forward? I think, in as much as I want the management, the ball, directly to bring out their checkbook, getting good players, but the question is not about getting good players. The question is about Ruben Amorim. The reason is because I've seen coaches that has one or two options in life. You need to get option A, B, and C. But Ruben Amorim always stick to his plan. He said he's a very strong manager. He always want to play from the three from the back. And the players in Manchester United that he met under Rittengar are not playing. They were not signed basically to play for the three from the back. So it's difficult for the players to adjust to the system. I think this is one of the areas we fully affect this team throughout the season. I think that's the truth. Now, one of the areas we affect this team with that, a new manager coming in with a new system, playing three for the back, and the players you have don't have that pace to play for the back. So I think this is one of the reasons we affect this team. Now, going to next season, Ruben Amorim, you need to ask him what you want, getting players that will fit into that system. But the thing is that as a manager, have a plan B. You don't play only one system, one pattern. No. If playing at the three at the back didn't work, you change the system. But he will stick to that system. Why? So I think it's going to dawn on me that look, Ruben Amorim is not the right person to coach Manchester United. That's the truth. Forget what happened when he did in Sporting CB. Sporting CB, Portuguese league is different board game coming to the EPL. The EPL is a different board game. And does he have the balls to take Manchester United to the next level? For me, if you ask me seriously, Ruben Amorim does have it. I just have to say the way I'm the Manchester United fan, but I'm talking the way it be. Ruben Amorim doesn't have what it takes to take Manchester United to that level that we expect them to be. I want to see. He no get am. But it is what it is. The board has, they've signed it. But let's see how it goes. Next season, we're going to concentrate only on the EPL. And that's a good one. Let's know. But one thing I can beat my chest and tell you, look, if by next season, the first 2, 3 games, if I want to win, I'm telling you, you'll be sacked. The fans will come for him, he'll be sacked. That's true because you don't tell me this Manchester, even when they play Old Trafford, you're not guaranteed of winning when they go away, you're not going to win. Imagine Tottenham beating them Manchester City 3 times, 4 times in a year. That's too bad. Even Tottenham is struggling. Look at the game. Maybe they scored the game for 2 minutes. Throughout the second one, couldn't get any attempt. Yeah, there were 1 or 2 attempts, but still a claw at Manchester United. Where's the attack? Rashford Holland was a shadow of himself. And now, I was thinking through with the game, you're going to start Garnacho and Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo from the right, Garnacho from the left. There's going to be a lot of pressure from the, putting pressure on the Tottenham defenders. But he didn't do that. Because you see, the crowd watch the game, the old balls goes to Diallo. And it got to a point that about 2, 3 players were on Amad Diallo. So imagine if Garnacho had started the game, Garnacho bringing pressure on the left side, Amad Diallo will bring pressure on the right side. But Moseman, good player, but Moseman has shown on this is that he's not a player who can rely on. He's a player that whenever he comes on the bench, you can see 1 or 2 impact. We saw against Atletico Bilbao. So that was what I was saying. The 3 minutes Garnacho was in the pitch of play, we all saw his impact in the game. We see him now, but we don't see him. So I think when I'm on I know you didn't regret. But you know it is what happened though. But let's see next year, next season we'll tell the judge. After 3, 4 games, if you no win game, I can assure you, Amorim, na wakana I get you. Now go in go because you're not happy. Anyway, what will I say? This is this sports channel. Let's make the comment section. What do you think? Should Manchester United keep Ruben Amorim for next season or should we sack? Let's make the comment section. Let me hear a comment. Thank you.